If you're starting a clothing brand, printing merch, or just trying to figure out the best way to bring your designs to life, this video is gonna save you time, money, and a lot of frustration. Because not all printing methods are created equal. And choosing the wrong one, that can completely ruin your margins or your product quality. So in this video, I'm breaking down the 5 main printing methods and the pros and cons of each, and exactly when you should use them. Let's get into it. First up is screen printing. This is one of the most popular printing methods in the game. What is screen printing? It uses plastisol ink that gets pushed through a screen onto a garment. Each color in your design requires its own screen. This process actually comes from old school silk screening methods that date back to China and the Silk Road. The biggest advantage here is cost at scale. The more you print, the cheaper it is per piece. It's also perfect for bold and simple single color designs. The downside is setup time. It takes about 45 minutes per color to prep everything. Most shops also require minimum order quantities, and turnarounds are usually 2 to 3 weeks. When to use it? Screen printing is best for bulk orders and designs with simple color palettes, meaning no more than 2 colors. Next up, we have direct to garment, also known as DTG. This is considered the best printing method out. DTG is basically a high-end printer that prints directly onto the fabric. I think of it like printing a photo on paper, but on a t-shirt. These printers can hit super high detail, up to 1600 dots per inch. Your average screen printer can only do 100. You get unlimited print colors and photorealistic prints. There's no need for screens, so there's no setup fees, and the turnaround time is usually fast. Usually same day or up to 3 days for small runs. It's not the most cost-effective option for a large volume, and it can be a little sensitive depending on the garment type and how it's prepped. Here's when you should use DTG. DTG is perfect for small batches, testing design, or print-on-demand setups, or any artwork where you're in a rush. We can always beat the turnaround time of any screen printing or embroidery. Now let's talk about embroidery. Instead of ink, embroidery uses thread that's stitched directly into the garment using a machine. This is the most durable option, hands down. It gives a premium high-end look, which is why you see it on a lot of polos, uniforms, and hats. The cons are that there's setup costs for digitizing your design, and then pricing is dependent on stitch count and size. And like screen printing, you're usually dealing with minimums and about a 3-week turnaround time. Also, depending on the garment you're using, the threads can pull on it and make it look a little weird when you're wearing it. Embroidery is ideal for corporate apparel, uniforms, and higher-end branded merch. Next up, you've got sublimation. Sublimation is a dye process where the ink actually becomes a part of the fabric instead of sitting on top of it. It only works on 100% polyester garment. There's no feel to the print at all. It's completely embedded into the fabric. It's also amazing for full color all over design. The cons are that you're limited to polyester, there are fewer providers, and it can be more expensive with longer lead times. When to use it? Sublimation is perfect for sports jerseys, performance wear, and all over prints. The last one, and this is the one that most brands think they want to start with, is cut and sew. This is full-on custom manufacturing. You're not printing or decorating on blanks, you're creating the entire garment from scratch. You choose the fabric, the weight, the fit, the dye colors, the thickness of the seam, everything. The pros are that you get maximum control. This is how you build a truly unique brand with pieces no one else has. The cons are that they're higher minimum order quantities, usually 48 to 400 pieces per design or color. The timeline is much longer, 3 to 6 months, and there's more complexity when it comes to communication and quality control. Cut and sew is best for established brands that are scaling and building full custom collections. All right, so now that you know all 5 of those, how do you actually choose? Well, here's a simple way to think about it. If you need 1 to 20 pieces, or if you're in a rush, less than a week, direct to garment is gonna be your best option. If you need 200 pieces or more and you're using a single color design, screen print is gonna be your best one. And if you're doing large custom orders, like you can't find a blank to print on, you're gonna wanna be cut and sew. If your design is bold and only 1 to 2 colors, screen printing. Full color, direct to garment. For workwear or uniform, embroidery. For polyester or performance wear, sublimation. For fashion forward, fully custom pieces, cut and sew. Here's the timeline. You need it this week or today, direct to garment. Got about 3 weeks, screen printing or embroidery. Building a full collection, cut and sew.